Hey, I'm Devin Phillips. I'm 19 years old, and I'm going to be sharing with you my testimony today. Well, my story starts out a lot like most people's. My parents were Christian, grandparents, so naturally I was going to be. But through the beginning of middle school was when my mindset started to change. I started hanging out with the wrong people, dated the wrong girls, all that other bad stuff. But really didn't start until high school was when I started getting into worse things. I started cutting. I have scars. You probably won't be able to see them, but I have scars on my arms still. I got into a whole bunch of different and wrong religions, in my opinion, like Wicca, atheism, and for a very short time, Satanism. And when I was an atheist, like I said, I was a cutter, and at one point I was very close to killing myself, but something in me just snapped and told me not to, so it kind of saved me. And when I was stressed out and depressed and almost couldn't handle it. But one day, my mom and dad and my older sisters suggested I go to Falls Creek Christian Baptist camp for like a week during the summer. Great place to go. I recommend it, by the way. And I was going through that entire week, and I was just like, okay, I'm just here just to relax and get away from places. And starting the second night, something started talking to me, telling me I need to go up to the front, get up in the front. At the end of the service every night, they have an invitational for people to come down and give their life. And something kept telling me to go down there, but like an idiot and a rebel, I refused. But on the final night, I just broke down and I asked my youth pastor, Rich, to walk me down to the front that night. And that night at Falls Creek, on 6/7/08, I got saved. And I was born again. And basically, after I did that, a huge weight just like lifted off my shoulders. I felt a whole lot better. I had a huge smile on my face. Everyone was so excited of my decision, and now, a couple years later, and what now is just turned over to 2011, God has called me to be in the ministry, so I'm going to be pursuing that fairly soon, and that is my testimony. I hope some of you will probably be touched by this. Thank you for listening, and God bless.